Hello and welcome back to Pandemic Playground with Dave. So today we got a bit of a how-to experimental video for you guys, and that is how to hack a battery without losing power cells. So let's get started. Alright, so how to hack a battery without losing the power cells. Because normally if you grind down a battery, you're going to lose the power cells. So there is a way specifically on how to hack the battery from a ship or enemy ship or any other ships that you want to take over without losing those power cells. And I've actually learned this through the comments section, so make sure to drop a comment down below for any tips or any other comments, to be honest. But also, for those who didn't see the comment, I just want to share this with you guys as well. So let's start with this tool first, the Elite Grinder and Welder for this kind of session here. I don't know what the other ones, if it's any difference, but that's the experimental piece. But yeah, here we go. Hacking a battery is as easy as bringing this thing down to 50% using the Elite Grinder as an example first. So 50% right there. Switch to your Elite Welder. Click it once to 56%. And then you want to click it kind of like twice and carefully do it till it hits 48%. This first one's 52. There's 50 in there. And then you have 48. And you'll see that the power cells are still intact. And it's right below that threshold of the hack button there. Put that on. And now this is ours. So you see here, no more access denied. So that's as easy it is to hack a battery and take it over without losing the power cells. Now, I haven't tried it with other tiers of the character tools, so we're going to go ahead and try and do that. So we're going to work ourselves backwards here in this case. So first things first, let's grind this thing down. And I think you could probably hit the same amount, I think, right? It's going to be... should be able to hit 50%. Yep, 50% with the proficient grinder. But then putting the welding back up, is it the same thing? You have 52, 55, and 57. So now that's where it gets a little tricky. So with the grinder, let's see. From 57, can we get to 48? Oh, we got to 49. I don't think that's enough though, is it? No, because the computers are still intact. Let's see. Nope, still access denied. So let me do that again. Let's just rebuild this whole entire thing. Right, so with the proficient grinder and proficient welder, we got to bring this down to roughly 50%. But more importantly, with the proficient one, it is more about the construction components. So if we bring it to 50%, you have 7 construction components left. We really need to put a total of 13 there. So when we easy can do, of course, you can just work with a cargo container, obviously, but we're just gonna do it this way. You have 6 construction components, dump the rest, and you have the remaining 6. Weld in the remaining 6 right into this. You have 51% and 13 construction components, and then you're gonna slowly tap with the grinder. 1 and 2, and you have 48%, and now you have access to the battery. So that's the way to do it with the proficient grinder and welder combination. It's not as easy, obviously, as the Elite Grinder, which we more or less pay attention to the percentage than the components. But if you grind it down to 50%, there's 7 construction components left in there, but we bring it to 56. Even though you fill up everything total to 100% buildable, you can tap this twice, and you have 48%. So that is much, much easier than the proficient one. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so grinding it down to 50%, it's the same thing. It leaves up to 7 construction components. I kind of wonder how it reacts if I do the same thing with putting 7 or 6 more construction components, making a total of 13. So we grab 6 construction components, put it back in there, then you have 13. And then we grind it down. That's 50%. That's 49, and we still don't have access. So this might not be reacting the same way. Nope. I think we need to put a little bit more in there or less. Either one is there. So, Alright, we're going to try 10 as the magic number here for construction components. 51%, so we're going to tap it twice. 50%. 48, and we're still not good because we still have computers there. So that doesn't really work out. All right, with 7 construction components, it's 7 construction components and 25 computers. I don't think that works. I think we need 5 total construction components to make it work really well. Let's see. All right, we have 5 construction components in there. We're going to start grinding it down. We're at 48, and we still have some computers. So yeah, that doesn't work out. We got to find a way to even out that grind. Alright, so with the enhanced grinder, it's a little bit different as well. And in this point, you need to grind it down and try to put 15 construction components inside of the grinded down battery in order to hack it properly. Okay, we got up to 13 at 51%. So just grab 2 construction components. The rest you put it into a cargo. So we build this up. We're at 15 out of 20. And we grind it down like 2 or 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And we have access to the battery now. Right there. That's the enhanced grinder version. So we just got to keep bumping it up slightly in terms of construction components. But it works out pretty well. Alright, so the last one is going to be the regular O grinding and welder, which it does have a name for it. So with the normal grinder, the default grinder that you get when you respawn, grind it down to about 50%, or more or less get 5 construction components in the battery. So up to right there, there's 4 in there at 49%. You want to just keep 1, so just throw 1 construction component. The rest goes into your cargo, if anything. Go ahead and weld this back up to 5 out of 20 construction components. And we're just kind of tap this quickly a few times. 49%. 48%. And it is now ours. So as easy as that to do it with all the different tiers of character tools. So each one has its own different numbers of construction components when you are grinding it down. I like the elite grinder more because it's more about the percentage than anything else. You see that it was completely able to put all the required materials in there up to 56% welded back up, and it worked perfectly fine with 2 taps roughly. So here once again, the regular grinder up to 49% at 5 construction components, and then of course you just want to throw in 1. And we'll get a total of 5 out of 20 construction components. Tap it once. And twice. And you're golden. You have the battery. Access for yourself. So, hopefully that's helpful in terms of learning how to hack a battery without losing any power cells with all the different tools. But of course, this is with a large grid battery, which is more important than a small grid battery. I mean, you could probably do the same thing with small grid batteries. I'm not going to go through that because you're more or less likely to hack a larger ship than a small grid ship, I would think. But I could be wrong. But maybe I'll do that for next time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this experiment, this how to hack a battery without losing power cells. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.